Hi, good evening. This is your friend Han here, and it is great to see you here tonight. And tonight I have something wonderful for the video marketer friends. And I get a lot of questions saying, "Han, what kind of equipment are you using to filming this?" And it's gonna cost a lot of money. Well, unfortunately, the answer is yes. It costs, sometimes can be a couple grand. I have a studio set out on the back, which I haven't figured out how to use yet, and I got lighting up here you guys don't see. But tonight is about a much better way, and with the shoot budget way to shoot videos. Okay, it's gonna be on a device that you always carry, and without further ado, it's called your phone, right? So it's gonna be either iPhone or Android phone. And the name, please let me introduce the name of the product. It's called E-Lite Smartphone Video. Okay, and you can see the e-cover over here. And there's two guys. I believe this is actually their first product launch, and two young guys that went out there, they researched how to making high quality professional videos with this device here. Okay, just the advantage of this is you're always carrying this, right? Because you're gonna answer your friends' calls and keep your contacts. You're already using this anyway. Why not use this? I mean, just the camera on here is actually incredibly good. You just gotta know how to use it. And the difficulty is know which app to use, how to do it, how to editing right on inside the phone, and then how to make an HD quality upload to it. And please stay tuned watching the demo video they made with the phone. It's amazing. It's just like a regular, sometimes better than the DSLR camera I have over there, and it's incredible. And it's also very awesome to use if you already have those high quality cams. Using this as a backup, it's very easy to show to your client that, hey, this is the kind of video I can create, and within 30 minutes you can have a video made right in front of them, actually, so you can learn the technique. So I think this is going to be and the cost for this and the apps are about $1 to $5, and the other stuff is just extremely compared to what I have set up here. So I am personally learning how to use this as we speaking, so looking forward to use it as well. I even bought a little kit here, you guys can see, from Amazon, for the phone, so just to kind of test it out, what kind of effect and what kind of stuff I can do with it. So for both my online and offline clients, so it's awesome. So if you're really into creating fantastic videos in a shoe budget, I say this is some product you need to check it out. So without further ado, I have them grab both of them, Nick and Ryan, and did the funnest hangout. We're using some of the effect stuff. You guys are gonna check it out in the next couple of minutes, and I'm just gonna leave it to that. You're gonna learn a lot about lighting, about microphone to use, and those are the questions I get asked a lot. And filter out room noises, lighting, and just overall how to editing a video on the phone to make it look incredibly professional, good, and presentable, and higher perceiving value for the product and service you have to provide, okay, for both you and your client. All right, so without further ado, please enjoy this interview, and I'll see you in the Google Hangout. Cheers. Hi, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your friend Han again, and it is great to see you this morning. And I am very excited to have Ryan and Nick to be here for the very first time with us. They're going to teach us a very unique way to make videos that's on shoot budget and something you carry with you all the time. And it's very portable. It's very easy to carry. I'm actually going to let them to review it inside this interview in the next couple minutes. And at the end of this interview, they're going to talk about a great product they're going to launch pretty much tomorrow. And that's going to involve how to making movies with your little handheld device, which I'm going to let them review that in the next couple of minutes as well. Before we get into the excitement here, let's kind of learn how Ryan and Nick got started with the internet marketing, but most importantly, what did they do to achieve a level of success they have today? So I guess, Ryan, would you kind of take over the mic first and kind of share your unique internet marketing story with us?
Yeah, sure. So I've been in internet marketing for just over a year and a half now, so not too long. And I used to be a full-time martial arts instructor. That's what I did. And ever since I was young, because I've been doing martial arts since I was 8, my kind of vision for the future and my idea of how my life was going to go out was I was going to open and run my own full-time martial arts school, and that was just it. That's what I always thought was going to be my full-time income and what I was going to do moving forwards. But what happened was we, like our instructor, our martial arts instructor, every year for a kind of like just a holiday or like an event for the instructors, we would go like go-karting or paintballing, or we'd just do something fun as a team. And one time, it was probably 2 years ago now, he got a life coach over called Anya, and she went over our values with us, and I found out that my top 2 values, which I didn't know before, were adventure and excitement, and success was my third one. So it hit home that if I was to run and open my own full-time martial arts school, like my values would be in conflict, and I'd probably end up self-sabotaging, because I wouldn't be able to go and do the things that I want to do, like travel and spend the time doing the activities that kind of would fulfill my value of excitement. So because of that, I decided to look for an alternate kind of business, and it was a big deal at the time, because me and my instructor were literally signing the lease on a property to open a martial arts school. So it was a big decision at the time, and I was reading the 4-hour work week, and that kind of introduced me to the concept of it's not about how much money you make, but it's about how much money you make along with the time freedom and space freedom that you have. So I was looking for different business kind of opportunities that I wanted to kind of pursue, and an online business was the best one. So I understood just through doing a lot of personal development that if I had a mentor or a success coach, I'd get to where I wanted to get a lot faster. So I started looking at online kind of coaches, and I started with Alex Jeffries. I spoke to Alex on the phone, and I joined his inner circle coaching program, and from there I just started building a business in the fat loss niche, and then this is our first launch into the internet marketing space on Wednesday with the launch of our products. So we're really excited about that. But yeah, that's how I come into internet marketing, just through kind of understanding that if I stayed with the martial arts school business, it wouldn't work out well long term down the line. So now this is, I'm in a lot better situation than I was, and just looking to move forwards doing this.
All right, that sounds great. And and Nick, could you kind of like take over the mic, kind of share your unique internet marketing story with us as well?
Yeah, so I've been sort of doing internet marketing on and off for quite a few years now. So I think maybe 4 or 5 years, just sort of in the background. And it's actually more recently when I joined the same training program that Ryan's in, Alex Jeffries Inner Circle. I actually released a product last year which did quite well. And since then, I've actually had a baby boy 4 months ago. So life, I don't know if you've got kids yourself, but life gets a bit crazy when you have kids, and it's just sort of no time for anything. And yeah, it's been a mad few months. But having a conversation with Ryan about a month and a half ago, and we were talking about video and the idea for smartphone video. We both have iPhones, and it just sort of came about. It just came about that we were sort of like talking about creating inexpensive videos with our smartphones, and so the idea was born. And we're really excited now to be bringing this out.
Yeah, and I'm personally very very interested in how to using the phone to film, but I never able to figure it out. It's just like they have, when you go to the App Store, there's like a million different video apps, and I have no idea how to pick one that fit my needs. And the lens that came with the phone is just sometimes it's not what you really needed. So that's one of my biggest challenge when it comes to making a film with my phone. I always know people are doing that, but I just never figured out how to do it. So I'm pretty excited to learn from you guys. More details how exactly to able to shoot a film in a shoot budget and with something you already have, and how to exactly, but most importantly, to make the video look stunning and good, right? So let's talk about what what made you guys want to pick up um, a phone as a device to shoot movies, to make videos, either for affiliate marketing or making a sales video? And why do you think that people need to kind of learn the skills and to do the video marketing?
I think we did it out of desperation, really, because we knew that we wanted to add video into our marketing,
Okay.
and to actually make videos that are engaging and will keep people watching the video for a long time, so our conversions would be good, or we could sell our products. You have to invest in expensive video equipment, and we didn't want to do that. Like, I've made, because I dance as a hobby, that's one of my passions. I've danced for the past 11 years. So just through kind of going to events and dance shows, I've made a lot of trailers of our dance group on my iPhone, and kind of mixed stuff together. And when I meet up with Nick was my accountability partner in our inner circle coaching group with Alex Jeffries. We started playing around with marketing videos on our phone and just educating ourselves and learning how to do them, so we wouldn't have to invest in expensive video equipment. And that's just kind of where it came from, really. We started learning about video marketing a lot more because we've been studying it, and just some of the facts are crazy. Like, as you know, the average person, when they hit a website, they stay on there for 50 seconds, but as soon as you add video, that increases by 700%. So getting someone, to get your message across and to stick on your website, if you're a blogger or an information marketer, an affiliate, video is the future. There's no escaping that, and we just wanted to educate ourselves on there, but do it on a shoestring budget. We didn't want to spend thousands of dollars on expensive video equipment. And actually, along the way, we found that it's a lot easier to make professional, high-quality videos on an iPhone, and to get them out there a lot quicker than sitting down on your computer and doing it that way.
Yeah, iPhone and Android phone, right?
iPhone and Android. Yeah, we in our course we cover both. So that's why we call it elite smartphone video. Originally, was going to call it elite iPhone video. Was just going to do iPhone, and then we got some feedback, and there's a lot of people that have Android devices and Android phones, so we added all of that content in there as well, so you can do it on an iPhone or an Android.
Now, what I want to kind of find out is, obviously it has to be smartphone, but how much power, as far as hardware goes, does it require to film a video and editing a video?
Well, it's pretty, it's quite crazy what you can actually do with it. I mean, so the example I use in the course is a video I shot with one of my friends who's a personal trainer. So we just wanted to, I was just talking to him, he wants to start doing some video marketing, so I said to him, okay, well, I'll come down to your gym and I'll just shoot some video for you. So we didn't really script anything, I just sort of had a quick chat with him about what we were actually going to do. I said, I'm going to ask you a few questions, so have a think about what you're going to say, and I took a few action shots of him. So from start to finish, from filming to fixing up all the shots, to actually editing it, was probably about 90 minutes worth of work. And it was a really good, high professional looking quality video, which obviously the guys who buy the course will see. And that was, like I said, from start to finish, 90 minutes. So,
oh wow,
how powerful that could be is that you could, offline marketers could walk into businesses just with their smartphones and have a film shot, all the shots fixed up and edited in, sort of an hour, 2 hours, and it depends which way they want to go with it, whether they just want to get their foot in the door with businesses, whether they want to get money there and then. It's really powerful what you can actually do.
Okay.
And it's all in your pocket.
Okay, so I want to kind of go to the next questions, which is what is the biggest mistakes that when it comes to filming? I'm sure you guys did a lot of trial and error yourself. What is the biggest mistake maybe you guys made while you're trying this thing out? And also, what is the also, I want to get into more technical detail after that question, like what lenses do you use, what lighting do you guys use, if you don't mind. So let's kind of talk about what is the biggest mistakes people makes when filming with a phone, or either filming from your desk or filming from remote locations, or from for offliner, maybe like you said, fitness facilities. What is the biggest mistake, and most importantly, give you some quick tips how to fix that.
Should we do one each, Nick? Should we do
Yeah,
one
you
each?
shoot first, mate.
Cool. So I would say the biggest challenge that I came across, and I learned this from personal experience, was audio on video.
Okay.
Because if your video is half decent, if your video is okay, but your audio is terrible, your stick rate on your videos is going to be really low. People will just come off the video, quick as you can click your fingers. Whereas, flip it around, if your videos, not so good, but your audio is incredible, people will stick on there for a longer time. So for me, it was just getting the audio right for the videos. When we first started shooting and playing around with, making professional videos on an iPhone, we kind of uploaded them. They was looking great, but the sound wasn't great when we was looking at them on the computer when they were uploaded. So, a couple of tips that people can have is just make sure there's no background noise is a simple one. Make sure you're not too far away from the camera. But something that you can do without any extra cost is just use your hands-free kit that comes with your phone. So just like the one that I'm using now, because I have an iPhone, a hands-free kit comes with an Android or an iPhone, and the microphone in here is really high quality. So, with the sales video on our page and all the training, we recorded all of our audio for our product and our videos just using this, because it is a high-quality camera. So I just high-quality microphone. So I just say that is a real good golden nugget. Because the audio is hard to capture if you're just using your smartphone without a microphone, just use your hands-free kit, and it makes it high quality, so yeah, you get a lot better video.
Now, when it comes to sound, I kind of have one quick question. How do you filter out the road noise? Is it with specific apps does that, or do you have to kind of maybe leave the first 5 seconds as silence and then kind of let the software take care of that? Or do you actually put a, what do you call the wind pop is what you call it, and on the mic, or just you have to have something like plugging into the phone to kind of tremendously reduce the room noises and background noises? I think that's kind of, when it comes to recording, that's kind of a lot of problem that people constantly run into.
Yeah, so you don't get lots of background noise. Like I said, if you just use this, you don't get any background noise at all. Even when I was recording just with my phone without using a microphone, the audio on a phone, it's designed for people to talk, so the audio quality of the microphone and stuff is really good anyway.
Okay.
But what we found and what we do with our videos to get more engagement is we always add a background track, just because it makes the video more engaging anyway. And if there is a little bit of background noise, as soon as you add a background track, because with the editing software on a phone, you can change the volume levels and stuff. You can't hear anything in the background anyway. All you can hear is, the audio track that you put at the back. So it makes your video look a lot more professional. And then, yeah, like you say, you don't get any, awkward noises and stuff in the background that's going to put the viewers off.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that tip. And Nick, you want to take another one?
Yeah, cool. So, well, I mean, obviously lighting's quite a big thing. I mean, it's little things like you can see now in the shot, there's a window to my left, so half my face is quite lit and the other half's quite dark. And this is quite a common mistake that people make when shooting videos. The lighting's not even. And to be honest, I mean, Ryan's got quite a good lighting setup, which we did use, but you can rely on natural light quite a lot. I mean, there is things to be aware of as well. When I was shooting with my friend, it was a really sunny day over here in the UK, which is quite rare. And unfortunately, he's bald, and there was a lot of reflection on his head. So it was,
nothing wrong with being bald.
It was a case of finding somewhere that was, sort of quite well shaded, so there wasn't too much sort of light conflict. And that's it, Peter. And you're all right, Han, I think. So yeah, it's just being aware of the light in the background, and just being aware of things like that. It's just so that there's not a big reflection on his head. So it's okay if you can rely on natural light. Yeah, it's all good.
just checking out the lighting. That's all.
Oh, you kill it.
Just check out the lighting. That's all.
Yeah, that's all good.
Just want to make sure it's shining at the right head.
That is funny.
All right, I'll turn it off. All right, so to be serious here, and now, like, you can literally get something like this. I found this on Amazon. I'm sure you guys probably using this as well. I mean, it's just a little camera kit for your iPhone or Android here. You can find those. And they have different lenses. They have something called fish lens and wide angle lens. Do you need that? And if so, in what situations do you use different lens that kind of come out a better effect, or what? How do you use it? In other words.
It's not essential to use. Like in the videos that we teach, like the main part of the course, we teach the three main types of marketing videos. So we teach how to make a white background video, a talking head video, and offline business video. And to make those type of videos and to make them high quality and professional for marketing purposes, you don't need a fisheye lens or a wide angle lens or anything like that. I think if you use video in things like extreme sports or events like skating or dancing, it can there's a benefit for it. But just for normal marketing videos, it's not essential. It would add to the effect, certainly. It'd make it a little bit better, but for the purpose of what you're using it for, it is definitely not essential to use. I guess it's for a more creative person want to play with the fact a lot and make it look like.
There was actually a section I included yesterday, which we weren't originally going to include it, but I thought it would sort of add quite a lot to the course, and it was just sort of creating cool shots when you're out and about. We haven't actually spoken about the lenses you can get, but I know there's one particular lens you can get. I think it's called an Ollie clip, and it's like 3-in-1, and you get the crazy fisheye. So if people did want to go down that route with shooting videos on their phone, it's really easy to do. You've got a lot of effects you can add in with some simple apps, and some of the apps are even free. But the things like the Ollie clip are really good for just adding that little bit extra enhancement.
Now, for those who has both iPhone and iPad, is it the same? I guess the apps or same technique that we're talking about here can also apply to, let's say, iPad or other handheld devices as well. For those Android people has Android devices, if they have a camera.
Yeah, I mean the iPad obviously, all the same apps as the iPhone, but it's the only thing is it's not as portable with your hand. It's not as easy to sort of just get in your pocket. I mean, if you've got a little bag, you put it with you, and you're out and about, and you want to do shooting like that, it's fine. But obviously, the iPhone and the Android devices, they're in your pocket, and they're a lot easier to get out and about with you.
Okay. It's just kind of a question pop out in my head. And also, what could you guys, maybe each one of you share one or two golden nuggets when it comes to shooting with the handheld device and iPhone, and maybe something people can really kind of grasp and apply when you're kind of shooting with the phone?
Sure. I would say, like, the one golden nugget that I would say is make sure when you're taking videos and you're putting them all together in a video clip that you're going to use for your marketing, keep everything on your camera roll, because you'll find that there's loads of clips they will take videos of, just of general things like the sky or cars that are moving. There's loads of cool effects you can add to them, like you can make them go in slow motion or fast forward. But there was quite a few clips that we took, quite a few shots that we took, deleted them off our camera roll, came to make the sales video, and we wished we didn't delete them. So just make sure if you're going to shoot a video, take loads of clips and make sure you overdo it, because then when you come to editing, you'll be surprised at how much extra stuff you want to put in. So that's what I would say. Make sure you take loads of different videos, loads of different clips, of your dog when you're giving an interview, whatever you want to do, because every little helps.
So, Nick, you want to kind of take it over as well?
Yeah. Basically, one thing, and this is pretty fundamental, and if you mess up on this, you're pretty much no go. Make sure you've got enough battery charge in there, because if you're out and about and you've decided, or you go to shoot films, business, you're nowhere near a charging point, and you've got 20% battery, which is something I found out when I was shooting with my friends. It was running really low, so the shots became really rushed. We got it done, but you ended up working against the clock as to how much battery you've actually got. And it's just make sure you've got enough battery always charged on your phone before you're going and doing any projects, definitely.
Now,
something else as well, Han, real quick, is
go ahead.
what we what we found There we go. What we found when we was exporting videos to YouTube. Nick, join in. You're the other one out. Come on, Nick.
What do you want me to wear?
I don't know, something sexy.
Right, let's get it going for you. Right, punk it up.
There we go.
Come on,
There we go.
fools.
Yeah, so when you're exporting to YouTube, what we found is when you have a video clip that's saved onto your camera roll and you upload it to YouTube, it doesn't directly go onto 1080 HD, so it's not the highest quality you can have. But with one of the apps that we share, one of the simple editing platforms we share that you can use, on your smartphone, there's a selection on there that when you upload to YouTube or Facebook, you can get it to 1080 HD straight away. What we found, although it uploads the video to YouTube and it allows you to have your video stored on YouTube so people can select it to watch it in high quality in 1080 HD, you have to add a little bit of text at the end. Yeah, and that means whoever you send it to, or if it's on your sales page or squeeze page or whatever it is, it will automatically play in 1080 HD straight away. And to do that, at the end of the YouTube video, like at the top, the URL, add in the and sign, so it's and HD equals 1, and then it will always play video straight away in 1080 HD. So it just makes it look a lot better, and that's a little bit of a golden nugget there.
So for those who kind of want to maybe film the film inside your phone, but you want to kind of editing in a bigger screen like iMac or something like that, how hard is that? Is it just using the, how do you do that, in other words?
Really simple, just literally. So one of the apps we use quite a lot is a really simple case of just one button press and it's uploaded to YouTube. So it's really straightforward to use. It's pretty cool. So once it's on YouTube, you can just download it from there. There's other ways of sending it. You've got sort of things like Google Drive where you can share files and that. So yeah, really simple to do if you want to get it onto your Mac or PC.
Do you know what though? Just doing it all on your smartphone is easier. Like the videos, when we was planning on doing the course, we was going to record everything, do it all on our smartphone. For us, it's our iPhone because that's what we've got. But we ended up actually doing all the training videos, like we said, the audio, the editing, the shooting, uploading them to the internet, all from our iPhone. Even the slideshow presentations when we're talking on there, we was doing them on our iPhones. It's just really quick and easy. I've always used my Mac and done it on the computer, but it's just so much easier using your iPhone because it's there. You don't have to sit at the desk. You can just sit on the sofa and upload it and play around. It's really easy to use.
Okay, so one of the concern that I have never editing. I mean, I edit a little bit and on my phone, but one of the things that I found hard to do is the tiny screens. Like when you're trying to drag stuff around, have a little bit challenge with that. Do you have any tips on those, or maybe I was using the wrong apps or something, but maybe just take some time to get used to?
I think the obvious thing there is, always make sure it's in landscape. There's
Like
obviously
this.
no way of really enlarging your the screen you're using. But to be honest, like you say, it is sometimes just a case of getting used to it. I mean, obviously, if you're used to working on a big screen, I know Ryan's got a massive Mac there, and it's like he's got a massive old screen there, so he's used to
Got
working.
a big one.
And Han, looks like you've got a big one as well. So once you're used to working on things those size, it's it just does take a little bit getting used to it on the phone. But once you're used to it, it does actually become a really quick process.
Yeah, so some people has a big finger or something, It covers half of
nothing you can do about
that. So let's talk about. Wow, this looks good. Anyway, so let's talk about. And for those who actually can afford set up a studio type of thing, and who already has a professional setup, why should they still learn how to shooting with both shooting with from an iPhone and editing from an iPhone? I mean, and when I say iPhone, means handheld phones. why is this still important for people to have the skill and just learn, at least the basic of how to do it?
I think the obvious answer again is just you can't take your big studio with you, can you? You can't take your big setup, your lights, your fancy cameras and that with you. Whereas your smartphone's with you all the time. So, one of the things I actually teach in the course is creating little slideshow presentations on your phone. So say for example you're sat somewhere and you've got an hour or two to kill, then literally you could just create a little slideshow on your slideshow presentation on your phone, upload it to the internet, and then your subscribers, customers, whatever, you can give them free training content just there and then, and you could be, as long as you got internet connection, then you're absolutely fine.
Yeah. Ryan, do you have anything to add to that, or?
I just say that I think a lot of marketers, if they do or they do shots or produce videos on the phone, like the old ones when they drive into the office and they're given some tips. Like if you just have the right apps on your phone, you can make it look, instead of making it look like a ghetto video, you can still do those little kind of off the cuff videos, but make them look real professional. Like you can blur the background, vignette the edges, play with the contrast and the saturation to make the picture a lot more high definition. There's just a lot of things you can do. That's why I would say, it's important to learn how to use your iPhone just in case that ever happens.
Yeah, I like Nick's picture right now.
He looks very intelligent, doesn't he?
It's a myth, mate. It's a myth.
He made it to kindergarten. Yay! Peace. So let's talk about this. Obviously, all three of us are like doing a lot of creativity with the phone, with the videos. So let's talk about for those who are very interested in the course. Just talk about more detail about this course. Let's talk about the name of this product and what time you guys gonna launch and what exactly are they getting from the front end offer.
Well, the product's called Elite Smartphone Video. That picture is funny, Nick. Yeah, the product's called Elite Smartphone Video. It costs $27. What you're getting is it's basically how to create professional, high-quality marketing videos on a shoestring budget, just using your smartphone. So the meat of the course is teaching you how to make a talking head video, a white background video, a business video, and you can't do this. I'm going to keep laughing.
I'm off. I'm the one that's had nothing on me right now.
Yeah, so talking head video, business video, white background video, and then the intro is it's a part of the course called Video Essentials. So it's just teaching people about lighting, audio basics, how to shoot, make sure you're in the right place, make sure everything's going to look good on your phone. It tells you all the apps, how to use them to edit your phone, edit the shot on your phone, etc. And then there's a bonus section as well where if they go to the sales page and check out our sales video. I know there's been a lot of buzz on Facebook. A lot of people have been talking about the sales video that we've put out just because it was all made and produced on an iPhone. I think everyone will be really surprised. We actually teach people how to make those type of videos in the bonus section of the course as well, all using your smartphone.
It's like a case study, right? Like look over the shoulder, case study type of thing. Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
So
I want to add in there is that Ryan didn't speak about we've actually spoken about yet is like there's apps on both devices where you can create some like crazy Hollywood effects, so like blowing stuff up, like crashing.
There you go.
And me and Ryan, when we were shooting the sales video, we went up to an old fort up near me from the First World War, and we literally just went and shot like him blowing me up, and then I shot some footage of like a satellite landing at the back of my house, and the effects it's so realistic, it's crazy, and these are done with like $2-3 apps. It's insane, really. But awesome.
So let's talk about. I kind of just want to kind of ask one question. What is the budget we're looking at? Assuming you already have the phone itself, what are the additional costs that people need to have to get the things going here? so people can get some kind of idea how affordable this is.
For the apps, I think the most expensive app that we recommend is $5. It's called Filmic Pro, and it's like it's the most popular kind of video app. It's won awards for the last 3 years in a row. We didn't actually use it when making our videos. We didn't need to use it because we use different apps that are a little bit less heard of, that are cheaper. They're about $1.50. Yeah, and you can get just as good effect, if not better, using those. The only other expense really is if you want to go and buy a stand or a tripod mount, or like for the white background, for example, if you want to have the proper setup to hold the white background up. We didn't use it. We just tacked the white background, a white sheet, to the wall using blue tack. So we was doing it, as much on a budget as we can, because that's how we wanted the course to kind of come across. We wanted the videos to be super professional and high quality, but also, making them without spending loads of money, and making them, in a ghetto style. Good thing about the course as well is, we take you behind the scenes of each video. So you see us, in my living room shooting it, how our setup is, and you see everything literally step by step over the shoulder.
Awesome, awesome. So Nick, do you want to talk about what is including in the OTO, if you guys have one or two?
I'll actually leave Ryan to talk to the OTO because he's actually working through that at the moment.
Okay. All right, Ryan.
Yeah, it's
Go, mate.
Oh, it's still safe.
That's my job. It's good having a partner because we can split the task.
Go ahead. Don't mind me.
So yeah, so the
OTO.
we're having too much fun, aren't we? We're having
a good time. We're just having a good time.
We're having a good time. Yes. So the one-time offer, the OTOs, we call it Elite Sales Video. So it's the same kind of thing, but instead of making talking head videos, white background videos, or business videos, we teach people how to make professional sales videos using the normal kind of slideshow template for squeeze pages and sales pages. But what we do differently is we teach people how to make them high quality, more professional, and we go through everything in step-by-step detail. So we teach them how to script it, how to make your script, how to get it, how to record it, how to make the slides, how to put it on the internet so it's high quality. It's literally taking people step by step.
Awesome, awesome. Do you how many OTO do you have? Just one, or do you have more, or?
We just have one. It's
okay.
Elite Sales Videos, and it comes with all the done-for-you templates as well, for with PowerPoint and with Keynote, so people can just edit those, and all the effects are in there already. And then there's a downsell offer where it's a lot cheaper, and you get all the training, you get all the course, teaching you how to script, how to make the slides, how to upload it, how to make it look professional, but you just don't get the done-for-you templates with that.
Okay, and who's going to be really beneficial by grabbing this course of yours? Either Nick or Ryan, I don't know who's going to.
No, I'll say it's, I think pretty much any marketer. I mean, you've obviously got guys who are our primary target is going to be people who, can't afford the big light systems. Much like myself and Ryan, we didn't want to go out and spend sort of thousands of dollars on cameras and expensive editing software, expensive lighting setup. So the people who are going to benefit is the people who do want to shoot the high quality videos on a budget. But that's not to say that other marketers won't be able to, sort of marketers that do have more budget but want to actually, if they're doing offline stuff, and they just want to shoot stuff when they're out and about and they don't have access to all the high tech equipment, and they're just able to shoot stuff. So a lot of marketers can get a lot of stuff out of this, definitely.
I think specifically as well, bloggers are going to benefit because they'll get more engagement and people, stay on the sites for longer. Information marketers and affiliates will benefit as well. Like some of the feedback that we've got when contacting our partners, to help in the promotion of the launch. Some people that I've never spoke to before, because we've contacted them through Facebook without kind of building a relationship and going the traditional way through, attracting a JV partner, because we made an affiliate video, personal affiliate videos with our iPhone. Like it kind of strikes rapport straight away, and people have been really impressed, and they've seen the quality, and they think the course is incredible, and I don't think we could have done that if we was just sending a normal Facebook message without the high quality and the professional videos that we shot just with our phone. So I think affiliates could use it, bloggers, info marketers, like Nick was saying, people that want to build a more professional brand and take their marketing business to the next level, but doesn't want to spend out loads of money on expensive video equipment. It's for those guys as well.
And I just want to kind of throw in a couple of points here. I think you guys are solving one of the biggest barrier for people get into the video marketing. That is the cost of production, like either to hardware, your cameras, and your computers, and even lighting. Sometimes it literally can add up to thousands of dollars. So by using the device you already have, and by knowing exactly what to do with it, you kind of get rid of the barrier to getting video marketing. Secondly, it's also another problem is, like Nick mentioned before, you can't carry those $1,000 worth of equipment all the time with you. If you're an offline marketer, you want to kind of do a quick demo with your offline clients in the field. You can sometimes have those heavy equipment with you. And just take out the film, start shooting, and say, hey, this is what I can really do for you. I mean, you close the deal right there and right then. And thirdly, it's portability, where I think we always carry our phone just to keep connect with our friends and people. So sometimes you walk around, you see that big awesome shots you want to take using videos. You need to learn how to do that and shoot it and keep it, and maybe you can use it for your marketing efforts and later on or whatever. And you can even sell those clips online too, as on private label rights, whatever it is. So there's a lot of things to benefit to get this product, just to learn how to use it. And I'm personally very interested, because I have my iPhone for a while, still trying to figure it out. I'm glad this course was coming out, so I'm very excited about it. So for those who are kind of in the fence and say, hey, this thing sounds awesome, sounds cool, but they're still kind of reluctant to get it. So I want to answer this question: how is this one different than the other video production courses or any other video course training out there? Why should people get it? In other words.
Just like we were saying earlier, you can do everything from the audio, the shooting, the producing, the editing, all on your phone. So it is, it's a lot cheaper, and it's the only course out there, especially that's ever hit the Warrior Forum, of its kind. There's nothing else that's going to teach you how to do this on a budget. So that's why I would say it was, the unique selling point, and why you should get it is just because if you're interested in doing video marketing, this is going to be your kind of foot in the doorway, and let you do everything that the big gurus and expert level marketers do with their videos. You're going to be able to do this, and it takes literally half an hour, from when you go through the course, because it's all over the shoulder, step-by-step training. As soon as you open it, get into the members area, you can go through the training, shoot a video, have it online within an hour.
Yeah, Nick, do you have anything to add to that, or?
No, just echo what Ryan's saying. Just it's just the sort of convenience of having your phone, and the cost as well, because it's the additional costs once you have your phone is maybe bare essentials $10, and you're ready to go, and you're pretty much going to be producing high quality videos with just apps that will cost you less than $10.
Yeah. Sometimes when I test with my $700 DSLR camera versus iPhone camera, surprisingly iPhone actually come out better. Not every single time, but sometimes the iPhone's actually better, and I just need to learn how to editing make even better. So, and I'm very interesting to learn from you guys as well. I think I have all the questions I need to ask you guys. So before we leave here, do you guys have any final words? Maybe final words of wisdom when it comes to internet marketing or shooting video with the phones to share with us before we leave here today?
I just think, remember, if you do invest in this course or get a different video marketing course, video marketing's only going to get bigger and bigger. Because history has proven that it's just going to get bigger and better, really. And I think that by using this or a different video marketing course, you're going to help your business by increasing your conversions and increasing your sales, and that's going to get you more money. So I think it's okay seeing all the effects that we do, and it does look really nice and professional, but at the end of the day, it's going to help you bring more money into your business by increasing your conversions and making you have more sales and engage with your with your subscribers and customers more in a better way.
Okay. I think that's it. It's just a case of this is a chance for the little guy to make more of an impact at very little extra cost, and obviously by making more of an impact, by making themselves, their brand better known, it's going to mean more money in their pocket.
Awesome. For those who still with us right now, make sure you stay tuned and watch some of the videos this guy's made. Just kind of show you what kind of video you can make with your phone as well. So this is your friend Han, and kind of look out for my email tomorrow. Check out my exclusive review and bonuses. And Ryan and Nick, thank you so much for spending your time here with me today and with us today, actually. And I'm looking forward to learn more from your course as well. And I'll be seeing you guys soon.
The average time a person spends on a website is 50 seconds. Add video, and that number increases by 700%. We'll show you how to make professional, high-quality marketing videos for your business on a shoestring budget using only your smartphone. Videos like this, or how about this, or this. Even crazy Hollywood videos like this. Video marketing is bigger now than it's ever been, and it's getting bigger every day. In fact, over 1.2 billion videos are streamed from YouTube daily. And people who view videos on websites are 64% more likely to respond to a call to action, like to opt in, share, or buy a product or service. Even the two biggest websites in the world favor video over anything else. A video in Google's index is 53 times more likely to appear on the first page search results. And video is now the glue of social marketing. 1 in 3 video viewers comment, and video posts are shared 1,200% more often than text and link posts combined. It's never been more important to use video in your marketing. And the good news for you is there are a very small amount of marketers that actually make good video. And that's including gurus and high-level marketers too. Using this course will make you stand out and make more money if you're an information marketer, affiliate marketer, offline marketer, or blogger. Even if you have zero experience and a tight budget. For a very limited time, we're offering you access to the private members area for just $17. But you have to act fast because we're going to pull it down from the Warrior Forum after this launch phase and release it on ClickBank for $97. So if you want to stand out from the crowd and take your marketing and business to the next level, take advantage of this special launch price and click the Buy Now button below. We look forward to seeing you on the inside.